what projects, or tell everybody what kind of projects you did.
So I currently just finished my 10 years in 4-H. So I have shown pigs since the age of 3. So I have 10 years in the swine project. I showed cattle for 3 years, my last 3 years of 4-H, and I did cooking and photography. That was pretty much about it. We mainly focus on livestock in our family, like swine. Mm-hmm. So we didn't do too many inside projects. And to be honest, I was too lazy to be like the kids that were doing 50 projects.
Yeah, I talked about that, Maddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's we never did the inside projects. I feel like I would have done more if I, like, later in my 4-H career had actually looked through the project list and found something I might have been interested in.
Because, like, I don't even remember some of the projects because you look at it your first year and then you don't see the list, like, again.
Yeah, there's hundreds. And since we had started to when I finished, you know that there had been a bunch of shit added.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't do a whole lot of inside projects. I mean, I wish I did more, but at the same time with the inside stuff, I feel like there's a lot more rules.
Oh, yeah. There's, like, lists of rules.
And I feel like part of that is I feel like it's to keep things categorized and to make it fair.
Which I get that, but still.
But I feel like there's times, depending on the project, it takes away the creativity.
Yeah, I agree.
And we did talk about one thing the other day that the one thing I wish I did probably do was cake decorating.
I do too.
I could have been really bad at it, but it would have been fun to try.
Yeah.
Which
I hear
I'm
it's
fat
very...
and I probably would have ate most of the icing, but that's okay because it would have been fun.
I hear it's very hard, though, because it's not an actual cake. You decorate a styrofoam little...
I feel like that make it easier.
No, it's very hard
for just scrape it off.
It's hard for the icing to stick onto it like a cake. Like, it's completely different. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people.
I would throw fondant on it.
Yeah, but if you were first
like
year doing it, you don't know how to really do fondant.
I'd do it. I'd figure it out. I don't know how they do that.
I don't know. I just hear it's because there's like different rules. So like you can't do certain things, and especially with I don't know. I feel like it'd be hard to use styrofoam to how am I trying to word this? To decorate a cake on styrofoam, like with icing.
Yeah.
Than an actual cake.
That is one. Yeah, that's fair. The one thing you said that I forgot to mention in the 4-H episode in the past was I don't even know. I forgot to say I did photography. I did photography for 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. But
2 years or a year or something like that.
I thought it'd be fun, but photography is like to like really, really be into it. You gotta do a lot more than what I did. That's for damn sure. Like people, there are some people that are just really good about understanding like color variation, and like part of photography is like trying to find that perspective that no one else has captured. And me, I'm just like, well, that's pretty, and I'll probably take a picture that thousands of other thousands of other people have taken, and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
That's how I think too, because I love photography. I love the fact of like taking photos to remember something or capturing a moment, but I'm not good, like you said, with the color sorting. Like, I'm not good with any of that, or like editing a photo, but I love taking pictures, and it's so hard to do good in photography. Like, every year I've gotten excellent on all my stuff, but then you still don't get anything, like a ribbon or anything. You don't win it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but you say that, but like you like taking pictures and shit. But you and me suck at taking pictures in general. Like,
I can take pictures of other people.
Well, I'm saying out of like something I've never talked about, or at least on the podcast, is that with mine and Noah's friendship, we've hung out for 6 years, and there is probably a span of 3 or 4 years where we don't have a picture together.
Oh, yeah.
And if we do, it's something someone else took, and neither of us have it.
Exactly.
And it's just, I don't know. I feel like with me, it's because I tell myself, like, at times I try living in the moment, and I don't want to be on my phone. There are other times I'll sit on my phone for hours, but it's when I'm not doing anything. But like if I'm with someone, I'm doing shit, pulling my phone out to take a picture is like the last thing I'm thinking about. Cause like I feel like you got to find that happy medium. It's great to take some pictures to like remember some shit, but at the same time you don't want to be that person that's like always taking pictures. So you gotta like have that good balance. And I feel like we don't have a lot of pictures together. If it wasn't for Mom, we would have no pictures together.
My reason for not taking pictures is different than yours, but I just don't like pictures because, I mean, as we were kids, they were always like, okay, let's take a picture. Let's do this. I absolutely hated that, getting forced to take pictures. And then as I got older, I just hated the way I looked in every single photo. So I didn't see a point of taking a picture.
There's times I look good, and then there's other times I look at the photo and I'm like, I'm not retaking it with everybody, but it doesn't look the best, at least not for me. I'm rolling with it. So we're put that in the scrapbook. I'm going to look like shit, but it's okay.